he that cares for his wife, cares for the things of the world, how to be with his wife.
Yeah.
Like I said, these guys, they do it for the girl, bro. You know, that's he ain't thinking about the Most High, you know, the tribulation, and, you know, the shit, and concentrating on and generating, developing fear, judgment, what's happening, what's gonna happen. He's caring for the things pertaining to the world. So how he made please his wife, because he doesn't want to lose his wife. That was a guy. There was a guy walking with this girl, and he looked at the sign, but then he just kept on walking with this girl, showing you that certain James, man, they're grateful for having a woman. Because they're so grateful of having a woman, they'll do anything to keep her, man. Even if it means forsaking this truth. They'll do anything just to keep her. Because they feel like I finally found a woman. It's so hard to find a good woman. But once I finally found one, I don't want to let her go. Because it took so long for me to finally find her. That, you know, I ain't going to forsake her for anything else. I don't want to displease her. I want to please her so she'll continue to stay with me. But your man says, man, come on, man, first and foremost, you only got one woman. And you bending over backwards just to keep that one woman. In the kingdom, you're going to have all these women, the finest women you ever thought about. You're going to have her times 1,000. And if you go away, you're not going to have any thoughts of maybe she's having sex with her. But the kingdom is going to be righteous. The laws are going to be order, and all the brothers are going to be righteous, man. So when you come back, you know she's going to be waiting on you, man. She ain't going to be saying, oh, you know, I'm with somebody else who took too long, and now I'm pregnant with another man's child. She ain't going to do that.
And that's just the thing too, man, because it just goes to further show you, man, we ain't really got shit to worry about, really. I mean, you got certain brothers, you know, that's in the truth, you know, certain brothers, and I mean, we young men, you know, we worry about women and all that. But really, at the end of the day, we should be worrying about a damn thing, man. The only thing we should be worrying about is this truth and this word. Because what we don't have, we're gonna have like 20 times more. You know, like if a brother don't have a bigger house, he's gonna get a larger house.
A jumbo mega size house.
Yeah.
Jumbo house.
He's gonna get a mansion. And then also, if a brother don't have no land, which all of us mainly don't have no land, we're gonna get that in abundance.
Exactly.
Everything that we don't have, we're gonna get in abundance.
So that's why we're meant to give more ears heard to the things we've heard.
Right.
So we can seal ourselves for salvation.
Right.
You know, that's all about faith, man. And I always had faith even before I knew the truth, because I had faith without knowledge. Because I always had that the knowledge that there was a God. But this wasn't according to knowledge. As Romans chapter 10, I believe at verse 2 it says, we have a zeal of the Most High, but it's not according to knowledge. I always knew that the Most High judges. And you might, I used to steal my school dinners. I used to queue up in line and steal my school dinners. When the school, like you always had that person on duty. When they wasn't looking, I'd always sneak off with my school dinners. And sometimes something bad would happen to me, like, you know what I'm saying? I would get in trouble with another black guy in my school year. And I always knew in my head, oh, the Most High judged me for stealing. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a thief, innit? I used to steal things, man. I used to steal batteries from my Game Boy and stuff. I used to be a thief when I was a little kid. I used to hide things. I used to steal books and hide them with my phone and sneak out. I put batteries in my sock and sneak out and shit. I used to be a thief, bro. Like, you know, I used to use like the Most High bring judgment. And then the Most High brought me onto this truth. But I used to do that when I was a kid, but now, you know, I'm grown up.
My father used to always tell me that.
Well, a lot of them. Huh? Yeah, and it said from Benjamin. About okay. It says Hebrews 2 verse 1. Therefore we ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard. Least at any time we should let them slip. Exactly. Don't let these words slip out your mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Matthew chapter 13 verse 3. Let me start verse 1. The same day when Yahweh shot out of the house and sat by the seaside, and great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. Verse 3, and he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, the soul went forth to sow. Verse 4, and when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. That's slang to it, man. I skipped it to it. It's not little. You know what I'm saying? That's talking about the sower, talking about the man of the Lord, sowing this seed, which is this word, into a basically a niggle, pursuant to what we're reading right now. Then the fowls in the air took away, ate them up, destroyed them up. That's talking about the devil. The spiritual demon Satan, man. The spiritual demon Satan takes away that word that the soul is sown inside your mind, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got certain spirits that are created to perform specific purposes, man. Spiritual demon Satan, he's designed to be a stumbling block unto the wicked, man. You understand? So say, verse 4, read it again. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Imagine a black man say that, man. He said, some seeds fell by the wayside, the fowls in the air came and swallowed. Certain niggas in the crowd. That's why I said, going down to verse 10, and the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? Verse 11, exactly, because they wanted the kingdom to come right now. That's why you going to restore the kingdom again to Israel? Then he said, well, obviously he's not, because otherwise I wouldn't have spoken of another day. If I was going to do it now, otherwise I wouldn't have, if I was going to do it now, then I would not have spoken of another day when the Son of Man will come, the clouds in heaven, and deliver the elect from the earth. Because obviously I'm not going to do it now. That's why I'm speaking unto them in parables. Verse 11. He answered and said unto them, Because he is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it's not given. You understand? So a lot of people, you come up and you're like, our coach, you know what I'm saying? No one listening to you. Duh. Even when you're not meant to listen, some people are appointed unto unbelief. Some people were appointed to unbelief before the foundations of the earth. Some certain spirits were created to be scorners, man, during these times. Certain spirits were created to be sodomites on this side. Certain spirits were created to be cannibals on this side. Certain spirits were created to be prophets. Certain spirits were sanctified and ordained by the Most High to be the elect, man, and to be delivered in the times to come. You know what I'm saying? We can't make people a part of the elect. What did John say in the book of John chapter 3? He said, a man can receive nothing. It needs to be given to him from heaven. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why certain brothers get the truth because he was appointed unto you to receive this truth, man. So therefore, you're meant to give more earnest heed to the truth you've heard. And don't let them slip, man. Don't let Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, and the bear wait, let me just get this from it says on verse 18. Go on to verse 18. Hear ye therefore the parable of the soul. Let me get some.
Next string of bananas here at the pound, £6 a day. Bit of value in, string of 150 a day, come on. All that banana there for £1 a day. String of 150 banana.
Mark chapter 4 verse 14. The sower soweth the word. So that's what we're sowing, right?
All that banana for £1 a day. String of 150 right there, that come on.
It says verse 19. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. So what's it? Wait a minute. Because this is deep now. Mark chapter 4 verse 14. The sower soweth the word. Verse 15. And these are the day by the wayside, where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately, meaning the black woman, a big booty, big breasted black woman. That's when Satan comes. The spiritual demon Satan enters into that black woman and comes, you know what I'm saying, and takes away and distracts you all. These two should be converted, meaning with truth. Well, convert means with truth. These two be converted. These two be with truth and be healed, man. Satan comes and takes that word, man. That's how you know it's the black woman is Satan, man, because that's the main thing that distracts the black man. You see, the so-called black man weak in the knees for that black woman. Verse 15, in the middle of verse 15, but when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts. You know what I'm saying?
What they say is wrong, and that's why Satan was also created as well. Because the Lord created him to do a purpose, to deceive those that he doesn't want. Pursuant to Job, I believe the 2nd chapter. Because Satan, he walks up and down, deceiving who he can deceive. So if you're a man of the Lord ain't going to use Satan against you to deceive you from getting the word. Or the Lord, he might use Satan towards a brother to make his life a little bit harder, so that the Lord can make him more powerful in his truth. You see? But it tells you in the scriptures, it even tells you in Romans 11 chapter, which I'm going to get.
You read this. Look at Job chapter 2 verse 2. And the Lord Most High said unto Satan, for whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. Then it says, Matthew chapter 13 verse 19, when anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh a wicked one, or Satan, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. And that's talking about your mind. Right? The heart means your mind, the heart, or love, which means your mind. The sown in his heart was mind. This is he which receiveth seed by the wayside. What side knows? Book of James chapter 1 verse 23. Let me start verse 24. James chapter 1 verse 24. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was.
Totally forgot, man.
Totally forgot. This is a last people, man. He wasn't off your left. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he had the vision. You know, he saw the vision in the mirror of himself, but he totally forgot about it. You got some more now.
Matthew chapter 13, verse 12. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given. So he had this word, to him shall be given, meaning the reward. And he shall have more abundance. For whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he hath, which is your life. You don't have this word, your life is taken away. Verse 13, therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not. You don't see it, man. What the Lord is talking about, man. And hearing, they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith,